Hi guys, I'm KaiJ and today we're gonna be talking about Alex Hormozi. Or I think that's how you pronounce his last name, but anyways, if you don't know who he is, he's a clever guy who goes around and interviews billionaires on how to exploit the working class. I mean, how to make money, and we're going to see what his videos is like, so let's watch them, shall we?
What flavors?
Oh yes, going on a private jet and polluting the air. Wow, there definitely isn't any other way of traveling across a country. Oh no.
To everyone who doesn't fly private, I'll give you a little bit of insight that it's not always as cracked up as you might think because the Wi-Fi is slow as shit.
Oh yes, you probably spend so much money off of being in a private jet and yet you still complain about Wi-Fi. Wow, such a quirky and realistic moment. This is definitely not out of touch whatsoever.
Yeah, we're cheap private jet flyers.
What? But if you're cheap though, then don't fly a private jet!
We have limits.
I just can't,
Is the plane gonna get me there faster?
And they just pay obscene amounts for the plane. I'm like, it's just like, I don't want to pay triple the price just to have a nice plane.
Do you not know how a private jet works? They are supposed to be a luxury! So why the hell would you complain about a plane being too luxurious when that's the entire fucking point?
A practice that I started doing, which is I have a coaching session with myself. Weird. I have a conversation with my future self, who's 85, and I ask him for advice on what I should do now. And so 85-year-old me explains to me what I already know in my deep self, but my emotional self that's, running the ship forgets.
But you literally need outside knowledge in the first place though. Or else how the hell are you gonna learn that shit in the first place? What is this?
Do you want to hear about Avante? Layla and I walk a lot, and so we get stopped fairly frequently. But this particular guy came up to me, didn't say hi, and immediately started telling me about his life, and he didn't take a breath. He was shaking. He's like, dude, I'm just so sick of being poor, man. He's like, I've got a 1-year-old, I'm working 2 jobs. He's like, so I don't know how to get ahead.
Wow, is capitalism so amazing to the point where people literally don't have enough money to live and they fully rely on random people who complain about how there's no Wi-Fi on the private jet? Wow, such innovation!
I think a lot of people beat up on Dave because of his stances on debt.
I live 100% debt free.
But also his argument, succinctly put, is debt introduces risk. Risk, when compounded over a lifetime, is bound to come due. If you plan on playing the game for a very long time, you're betting on the fact that you're never going to have a bad season. And that's a hard bet to make.
Wow, so you're saying that I have to play everything safe and never do anything creative whatsoever, and just make everything I do stale and plain, or else I'll go into massive debt and I'll no longer have enough money to live. Wow, such an amazing system we live in.
The reason that little piece of advice that you gave to Graham was so meaningful for me was because everybody told me what they did and what had worked for them. I talked to probably every guy that I know who was richer than me and was like, what should I do with all this? And the answers that I got were as different as there are people under the sun.
Wow, that is such a good message. Finding a system where you have enough knowledge to exploit. Wow, such amazing advice.
Had advice that you could give 40-year-old Dave, what would you tell him you know now that you didn't know then?
Play incremental long ball. Don't look for the home run. I kept waiting for somebody to call me and for this to get easy. One phone call and it's all over. Oh, now I don't have to think about it anymore. Someone else is going to do it for me. It's all automatic. It's never going to be automatic. It's never going to be easy. It's a hustle and grind.
Oh yes, taking away all of your freedom and wasting it all on hustle and grinding for some shitty business he created. Wow, what an amazing message. Gosh, is capitalism so amazing?
If someone's making more money than me, there's always something to learn.
Just because someone is making more money than you does not mean they're smarter than you. Look at Elon Musk. He's probably the most dumb person ever, and he's still the richest person alive. So literally, what is your point?
Wait for it. And we're not dead.
But when you fly private jets so often that you produce so much CO2 in the air that global warming goes to an all-time high, then you will die. including everyone else.
Was the gym owner who had a gym. I did not have a gym.
You lived in one?
Yeah. I would just basically harass everyone, have them let me just come around with a clipboard and just take notes on everything they were doing.
Wow, it definitely is a good idea to harass people instead of just searching stuff up on YouTube. Wow, this man is so smart. Anyways guys, I think it's a great time to end the video. If you enjoyed the video, you can like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And of course, goodbye.
You produce those yummy those yummy babies. Yeah, you produce those yummy those yummy babies. Should've got those babies. Yeah, babe. Yeah, babe. Yeah, babe. Ate those babies every day. Should've got those babies. Yeah, babe. Yeah, babe. Yeah, babe. Eat those babies every day. Should've got those babies.